Now it's time to press buttons and talk with Manky and ProZD.
Alright, let's solve our 80 mysteries. Every single one.
69 to go, such as the Yatagrasu's whereabouts, the other smuggling ring members, the 2 weapons that made it across the border, the key, there really are 80 mysteries, the key Ms. Yu stole 7 years ago.
Yeah, Jesus.
What did I have for breakfast? In fact, we haven't figured out a thing regarding how Ms. Yu is related to these embassies.
Mr. Edgeworth.
A number of pieces connect in a very complicated way in this case. It's almost enough to make one completely mentally exhausted.
Kinda like it's the last case of the game. What are you saying, Mr. Edgeworth? I thought you were the one who said it's easy if you follow the leads.
Was that supposed to be an impression of me, Kay?
No.
Yeah, it wasn't.
If it's... What are you talking about? If it's info gathering you need, Gummy and I can help with that.
You trying to do an impression of me right now?
No, I mean, I could... If I want to do an impression of you, I'll just simply act like this. I drink tea and I am an idiot. Ooh, peed in my pants. Then all you'd have to do is show off your fancy schmancy logical deductions.
I didn't think you were doing an impression there. Was that an impression of me? Oh, okay. Show off. Does it seem like I'm being boastful when I do that?
Let's not overcomplicate matters, okay, Mr. Edgeworth? Oh, peed in my pants again, it won't stop peeing. That's what you sound like. We've been so focused like a laser on only what seems strange and out of place. It's no wonder nothing's clicked and we haven't unlocked anything yet.
Are you still doing an impression of me?
Are you? Yeah.
Yeah.
It sounds just like you, right?
Yes, it's really insulting.
But if we think things through calmly, the answer should come to us.
Okay.
I won't rest until I've inspected the nook and cranny. So that's the sort of thing I say to myself when I'm practicing how to unlock padlocks, you know?
That is something that I hope practice doesn't make perfect for your sake.
Ha ha ha! Commit a lot of crime. Yay! Looks like you're back to your straight-laced self again.
Hey, Mr. Edgeworth, I'm back, sir. Yes, I can see that. Good work, detective.
I saw things.
Actually, you don't have to be like, hey, everyone, I'm back!
Hey, Gumshoe! Hey. I saw things no man should see on the other side of that fireplace.
Looks like you can use that fireplace like a door, sir.
Are you alright, Gummy?
I'm okay. It's just a bit of ash and dust, that's all.
You need a towel?
Your jacket has gotten quite filthy. I see the hem has practically turned black. Yeah, well, quite a bit of the unburned ink got on it, sir. I see. Thank you, detective. You did a fine job. Pat pat.
Now do it again.
I'll even pay the cleaning bill for the trench coat. What? Oh, no, sir. I could never. This is just my old coat, sir. Okay, never mind. If it was a coat I actually cared about, then I'd get it clean, but, you know. I see. Very well, then, as you wish.
So, because Gummy was able to climb through the fireplace, we know it can be used, right?
Yes, but that's not all we learned. We actually learned one other important fact.
The friendship is the most important, and that is?
I will have to explain it to you later.
Okay.
Right now, we need to deal with the handwriting analysis. Detective Gumshoe? There's actually... I get why they're doing it for suspense, but I just love... Oh, no, you don't need to know right now.
Yeah.
Why?
Edgeworth does a lot of weird timing with
Edgeworth is a dramatic bitch. That's what he is. I'll tell you later in the dramatic reveal.
I mean, he does wear the cravat. That should be a dead giveaway.
Yes, sir. I'll be back before you know it.
Dude's extra as hell.
I'm an extra bitch. The handwriting analysis on Mr. Cochin's handwriting will take a bit of time. Let us go and wait in the Theatrum Neutralis, along with Agent Lang and Agent Sheena.
Hey, you could tell me the thing if we're just gonna wait.
Nope, to be continued.
Literally no reason to do it later.
Okay, you'll find out on the next episode of Miles Edgeworth, Ace Attorney, Investigations.
You just tired of talking or something?
A little bit. I do talk a lot.
It's good to take a break. Sip some tea. Have a little pee.
Have a little pee.
Eat a little bagel. Bagel with your tea. Is this old fool?
Call me an old fool. Agent Lang.
What?
Lang Z says, little cubs, never do they know the real fury of the elder wolves.
Is he rocking a double eye patch right now?
Aren't those sunglasses?
It looks like a double eye patch.
Yeah, I can't see anything right now. These quotes are definitely becoming increasingly difficult to decipher. He wore these before. And what does that mean? It means that you'll never really know how angry I can get because you can't see my eyes.
Whoa.
Now you can see.
Oh, they're just X sunglasses.
Mr. Prosecutor. The counterfeit bills made with Boboli's ink. They were all of Zhang Fa denominations. Yes, so I heard from Ms. von Karma.
But we don't know where the play money has gone.
They must not have figured out that it was all burned yet.
Oh, he's eager to tell them.
Ever since those things showed up in circulation, my country's economy has taken a big hit. Zhang Fa is in financial chaos as we speak, because we can't tell the difference between our own bills and the fakes. But it's not just the money. The citizens are also worried. I've staked the honor of the House of Lang on this, and have come to this land to capture the mastermind behind this whole mess.
Just burn the money and you'll know.
I investigated how the bills were made and how the ink was smuggled into Zhang Fa, and I pursued the smuggling ring all the way here. But tonight, this is where the final chapter was written.
Wow.
Despite my frantic efforts to chase the smuggler down, someone got to him first. And now I'm called to return home without a single answer. Agent Lang, Don't start. It's not your fault. It's not anyone's fault, Mr. Prosecutor.
Very responsible take on that.
Ambassador Alba, I'm sorry for all the trouble tonight.
You little shit. Oh, no, it is I who should apologize. It was all because I was not strong enough. If only I was able to think of a better solution. Quirkus, you old bitch, curse your empty brain.
You're being too hard. No need to call yourself a bitch.
Quirkus, you dumb fucking dog shit.
Too hard on yourself, Ambassador. Please.
I'm useless.
I take full responsibility for tonight. End of story.
Okay, it was your fault.
Sheena, let's go. Time to return to our den.
Don't call it that. Yes.
I dug it out front. We're gonna go sit in it.
We should use a real room or something. I keep telling you this. I don't like to admit it, but there's not much else for us to do but to go home as well.
Or else would I pee, Sheena?
Watch some cartoons.
In the bathroom. Agent Lang, hold it! You, Wolfman and the secretary lady, hold it! Objection, pal! Take that! Hold it! Detective Gumshoe, have you got the results of the handwriting analysis already? Yup, and that note was definitely written by Mr. Cochin, sir. Just as I thought. Good work, Detective. That did not take that long.
Really fast. Just took one look at it. Say as many.
Hey, Mr. Prosecutor. How long do you intend to hold us up for? Sorry to have made you wait, but I believe that now everyone is finally here.
What if somebody was investigating the murder of your loved one and they had those sunglasses on?
I mean,
that would be so distracting.
Can you take this? It's a little disrespectful. Agent Sheena, I'd like to ask you something if you don't mind. Can you take those off?
Yes, I don't have the X on mine. I haven't earned them, apparently. I don't know what that means.
You gotta be extra cool. How exactly did you fail to see the Atagarasu?
I do not care.
When you were in the neighboring room to where Mr. Cochin was killed. I'd like you to explain that to us. What? Hey, Mr. Prosecutor. What are you doing asking her about something she didn't see? Agent Lang hasn't touched the Babal investigation at all. So I suppose I will need to explain a few things to him first.
Miles Edgeworth, I can't even begin to imagine what's going on in that head of yours. Like a circus monkey dancing around.
The only thing going on in my head is the pursuit of the truth.
And the monkey. Oh, it sounds like you have some sort of plan. Very well, I'll supervise you until the end.
Is she seriously going to treat me as a subordinate for the rest of the day?
Get me a coffee, slave.
You're not trying to pick a fight with my subordinate on some flimsy guess, are you? I'm not trying to pick a fight, and the evidence is hardly flimsy, as you will see.
It's pretty flimsy.
Ha! I should have known.
We spent 5 hours rehearsing that.
And it was totally worth it.
Not really.
That you and I are destined to fight it out to the very end. It would appear that way. Bam! Damn, that was cool. Well, I'll prove her innocence, so let's see what you've got, Prosecutor Edgeworth.
That one took like 3 days.
With pleasure.
This is not what I'm supposed to be paid for.
For my opening argument, I'll discuss the Atagarasu that appeared in Babal, and establish exactly who it was that Kay saw.
That's good we get some...
Agent Lang, I assume you've been briefed on Kay's testimony? You mean the suspicious person in a coat that she saw? That's right. That person is one of the keys to solving this case. The person who pretended to be the Yatagarasu. Pretended? And what do you mean by that? I'll get to that in a second, but first I want to review what this person Kay saw did. Kay, if you could please explain what the person you were chasing did for us.
Okay, you got it. I first spotted the suspicious person near the open-air stage on the Babalee side. I called out to the person, but as soon as I did, that person ran off. I thought it was rather suspicious, so I immediately gave chase.
For the sake of argument, let's call this suspicious person the Yatagarasu. Now, please tell us what happened when you chased the Yatagarasu up to the 3rd floor.
Can do. So the Y was up here. I chased the Yagamari all the way up to the 3rd floor of the Babalee's embassy. It was a pretty straight chase down the hallway until the sudden turn. And then got away. The Yamagari disappeared around the corner, so I did my best to catch up. When I turned the corner, I saw the Yakutaro run into Mr. Kochin's office. I gave chase and ran into the room. But when I entered the room, it was pitch black. I couldn't see a thing. I felt something on the ground next to my foot, so I turned on the light, but then... I sounded my K alarm, which goes like, Who's sounding that alarm? Sounds like a K alarm. Is that K Faraday? By the time I had turned on the lights, the Yamagitaro had disappeared.
I have a funny thought, but I'll wait because I think I'm a little ahead of the plot right now.
Okay.
When Kay entered the room, the person she was chasing was already gone. Why do you suppose that was, Agent Lang? What do you mean? Why do you suppose? Isn't it obvious? The person slipped out through the door behind the girl under the cover of darkness. Objection! Sorry, but I know for a fact that the person didn't escape through that door. Oh? And how do you know that with such certainty? That's easy. If the Yatagarasu had left through that door, they would have run right into this person.
We're talking about Shino?
Shino.
Because she was right there.
Take that!
She's hot on the trail.
Your answer is Sheena? Yes, because let's consider what would have happened if the Yatagarasu had used the door. When Kay screamed upon discovering Mr. Kochin's body, the Yatagarasu would have run right into Agent Sheena, who was in the next room over. Ugh. Agent Sheena, would you mind telling us if you saw the suspicious person in question?
No, I didn't see anyone.
You see, therefore the Yatagarasu could not have escaped through the— Not so fast! It just means that the creep slipped out before Sheena made it out into the hallway.
I leave rooms very slowly.
Objection! I doubt that, as there was another person in that hallway, a certain detective. Detective Gumshoe, where were you exactly at that time? Me, sir? Well, when I heard Kay scream... Well, so, I want like 80 letters, it's like...
Yeah, also all of the cops were there too in the hallway watching.
I ran towards Mr. Kochin's office from the opposite direction of Agent Sheena, sir. So, Agent Lang, can you explain how someone could have eluded both of them?
Sneaky.
Even you must concede that under these circumstances, the door was not a viable route.
Viable.
No!
You hear like from another room or something, a bunch of others. Way to go, Mr. Edgeworth. You nailed him with just an explanation of what happened.
Yes, I've eliminated one of the possible escape routes from that room. But this is far from over. I need to make Agent Lang aware as well.
Tell him.
Of yet another possible escape route the Yatagarasu could have taken.
Say there's a fireplace.
No, I need to have him talk. I get it. So that's what you were trying to show me.
Oh, he already knows.
Hey, Mr. Prosecutor, let me guess. This is what you're trying to say, right? Because the door was not a viable escape route, then there must have been another way out. Precisely. Hey, Mr. Edgeworth, it's time to bust out with our revolving fireplace wall explanation, right? Gumshoe, don't spoil that. I was building up. Fuck!
This is what I live for, Gumshoe.
No, not quite yet.
Oh shit, never mind.
Not the time.
Huh? But why? I thought this would be the perfect
No,
time.
it's
it
not
just
the cool enough time yet.
kind of fits logically into the conversation.
The revolving wall on the Bobbly's side is known only to 4 people, and if we use this information unwisely, the truth may escape us in the end.
That's a weird call.
What's with all the whispering over there? Scared I'll figure out your tactics? Nothing of the sort, Agent Lang. Come, let's continue where we left off. That smug, haughty attitude of yours. You really rubbed me the wrong way, you know that? Huh. Well, no matter. I figured you out already anyway. The only other possible escape route besides the door is the room's lone window. And since an eerie picture of said escape route exists, are you saying that this photo captures the moment of the Yatagarasu's escape? I guess Detective Bad must have filled him in on this photo. I have to admit that at first I thought the window to be a possible escape route as well. However, I now know that to be impossible. Now I realize you may not know this, but...
Wait, let me do it.
Bam. Humans can't fly. Of course I know that. I'm not Francisca. That's bloody common sense.
Your limiting beliefs of why you can't fly.
Bloody common sense. I never said I thought that photo to be the Yatagarasu's escape route. I suppose not. All right, then explain yourself.
Maybe next time he'll explain that accent. Why is he British now? What
I'm
happened?
British from now on.
Wow.
I'll be doing the next episode entirely British.
In fact, all of the characters are going to be British.
We're all going to be British in our own way.
It'll be like we're from England,
It's
from
gonna be jolly old bloody old
It'll
talk.
be as if we're from across the pond, eh? Governor?